Probably one of the best learnings that I ever had was in my first year when I was teaching FTK. I went to a workshop and they talked a lot about controlling kids' behavior and how is it the behavior you need to control, or is it the classroom that what is it about the kids that's causing this behavior? And that was my biggest thing, was reflecting back on why do kids do what they do and how are we setting them up to be successful. And I started realizing that when you have engaging tasks, when you have a classroom built on community, you don't have behavior problems. And I even reflected back to my own learning of sitting in rows or sitting in groups of two, and the quietest those kids did the best because you didn't bother the teacher because they sat at their desk. So that was actually one of the environmental things in my classroom that I got rid of, was having the teacher's desk, because to me that is a power thing. That's my personal opinion. It's a power. This is my area, this is my space, don't come near it. And teachers were good at sitting at their desks and kids coming up and lining up, and you got foolish in line. So I kept thinking, what are we doing to kids, and why, how is that helping them? Because we're disciplining them for not following our rules, but are we really meeting their needs when they're... So I think when you change the environment, which is a huge part of my belief as a teacher, is your environment sets up the standards and the expectations of the room. I took out the word rules in my classroom because I think rules are meant to be broken, and kids, if they have belief statements and they believe something, they follow through. So that's why we call them our beliefs, or what we believe about our classroom. And the kids follow through on that, because if you truly believe you want these things, you're going to do them. And then the other thing I've always looked at is engaging, meaningful, authentic tasks. When kids are pumped, come through the door, they can't wait to leave. I had kids today that didn't want to leave, making symmetry. I couldn't get them to go to music fast enough because they didn't want to stop. And that's when you stop having the behavior and you can let go of the control. So